You hear that? Get out of town, coronavirus, because I'm coming for you. There's no coronavirus over here.
Hey guys, it's Becca B.
JJ Jaxon.
And we're here downtown at the Gardens, and we're talking to people about pain and suffering, and whether or not that disproves a good God.
And, giving some people some hand sanitizer. Stay safe from the coronavirus, people.
Let's get started.
Are you worried about the coronavirus? Do you think it's a threat at all?
I'm not worried about getting ill from it, or if I do get sick from it, I don't consider it particularly serious. I am worried about it because I've got a cruise planned for the end of May and going into June, and we may have to cancel it.
Okay, so I feel like my immunity is good and I am not worried. I have grown up in germs and I can handle anything. So I'm not worried about corona.
Right. Okay.
Are you worried about the coronavirus?
Not really.
No?
A little bit. I mean, it's a virus. It's kind of like a, stronger flu, I think.
I kind of agree with that. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a little scared, but we haven't really seen it, here yet, so it's kind of, surreal still.
Okay, so are you worried about the coronavirus?
No.
Not at all?
No, I guess because I'm young.
Okay. I feel that too. That's what I've been saying.
Next question I want to ask you is, do you think a good God would allow pain and suffering?
Well, I don't think of God as in the anthropomorphic sense of a human being. The God that I imagine is a sort of all-encompassing spirituality, you might say. And I don't think the issues of pain and suffering really would be important to a God like that.
Wow. I am religious again, and if I'm to answer that question on a biblical basis, it's hard because in the Bible we have seen people go through tough times. But at the same time, he knows why things happen. And so he has a good plan for us. And if he wants us to go through something to teach us a lesson, so be it. It's just what he wants.
No, I don't agree with that at all.
Why?
I think there's a reason for mostly everything, and God doesn't necessarily have anything to do with it.
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think God just puts bad situations and then there's good reasons, coming from it.
To make us learn.
Yeah.
And why is that?
I mean, he suffered himself. So just because you suffer doesn't mean, that he doesn't love us. So, yes.
Do you have any same
I
thing?
agree with that.
Yeah. Has there ever been a time where you have struggled and you've, been through a time of suffering, and then you did question if God is a good God or not?
All the time. I'm always questioning, God, where are you? And it has always taken me back to remember the times he has been there for me. So even though I go through periods of my life where I'm like, okay, this is not working out for me, I've always remembered, he has always shown up for me before and he's going to show up again.
No, because I think a lot of times there's a reason for stuff, and I think you kind of have to get through those hardships and times to kind of understand the reason for what you're going through.
I mean, maybe to mold us into something else, based on, it's his will, not ours. So maybe you don't always understand at the time when you're going through it, what the purpose is. But I believe there's a purpose for everything.
So that's what Downtown at the Gardens thinks about pain and suffering. Until next time, this has been JJ Jaxon.
And Becca B.
Thanks for watching. Adios.